all ready for a visit. And I'm not all ready yet. I have to get everything in place. You know, as I walk around out there, it's very strange. You know, I realize that I can't do much of anything that I used to be able to do. All these water sports and things and just everything. I mean, you could choose from whatever you wanted to do in a day. You could do it. I remember that I used to go to Ottawa. I'd have one thing to get in Ottawa. And so when I went to Ottawa, it wasn't like I just went to there and got that and went home. I spent the day in Ottawa. You know, I would go and visit this friend, and I would go to the stained glass store, and I would go to the other stained glass store, Northern Glass and stained glass stuff. And I would drive along, and I had my favorite places. I would look at the river, and I would stop there and get out and look at the river. And sometimes I had my kayak on the car. I'd take everything everywhere. If I was going to go to Ottawa for the day, of course I'm going to need my kayak. There's a river in Ottawa. Wow. I don't even know if I can get my kayak on the car anymore. This guy behind me is in a big hurry. The gas there is $1.37. That's pretty low. But I suppose it'll still be $1.37 in the morning when Willem drops me off here. Of course it might not. Why do these people keep rushing up to me? You're getting closer and closer and closer. But we're going to stop right here. People are strange the way they drive. Of course, you probably think my driving is very strange too. Just seeing, you know, like, my gosh, what does my life come to? Like, I lay in bed late now. You know, like, is that depression? Maybe it is. Maybe I'm suffering from depression. Oh, look, someone is hitchhiking. Now I have to make one of those momentous decisions. Sorry. Oh, I know him. I could have picked him up. In fact, I could pick him up and take him home. I know him. Let me go get him. I have to move stuff. I don't know. He'll get picked up by somebody else. But he's living at his mom's house. I really like his mom. I haven't been there for years. What time is it? It's 5 o'clock. Won't be getting dark until 6. Maybe even 6 something else. Okay, well, I can't take him because I'm taking you. Oh well, what would have been had I made a different choice, right? This is one of those many, many crossroads in your life. And I think he would be happier going with someone else. I think. Maybe I'm a safe old grandma. Maybe it would be all right. But he has schizophrenia just like my Abe. So his mother and I have a lot in common now. Never thought I would have known a schizophrenic, much less been a mother to one. But I am sort of, he keeps me far away. My vibes penetrate everywhere. So are you having a nice afternoon? Do you want to know what I did? I mean, I'm not giving you a chance to answer. I'm just telling you what I did. It's as if I was asking the question to her in there, and she's asking me the question, and I'm answering it. What did you do today? Well, let's see. I did a whole... Look at that! The sun is shining! Look at that! I'm about to get some vitamin D. Go ahead. Do it. Make some vitamin D on my face. Can you still get vitamin D through the clouds? I know you can get sunburn through the clouds. I don't have to worry about sunburn. But I did get sunburn in Maui, didn't I? The last day. And my back itched for a long time after that. That was back when life was normal. I guess this is what it feels like when you lose someone that's very close to you. It's, you just go through this, you just go through a turmoil. Jack. You know, and I've been thinking of it. You know, you're always thinking of it because you know that you don't want to be tossed into a turmoil when somebody dies. You don't want to be just in the depths of despair or something. And so I've often known that you have to have a schedule, and you have to maintain your schedule. And my schedule has become so limited, it all exists in my house. And so I've gotten very sedentary and huge. But no wrinkles anymore. It worked. Goodness gracious. Miami-Dade water treatment plant. That's where this water came from. Aren't I lucky? I would like to go to Miami sometime. Again, I'd like to spend some time in Miami. There's a whole lot more to that sentence that I didn't say on here because it's live video. I once had some dear friends that lived in Miami. Yes, indeed. Actually, the kids are my friends as I was a kid. And we were up in Georgia, and their dad was, his dad or her dad? I think it was his dad, was in Miami. And we went to see them, and they were so in love. They were in love. They just got married. Or they got married while we were there. I don't know, except it was some sort of a honeymoon for them. I can't remember all the details. But one very important detail I remember is that there was an avocado tree in the backyard. It was a towering avocado tree. And of course, me, climbing person I am, I climbed the tree. Why can't I climb the trees anymore? What's wrong with this picture? I want a new body. This one is ready to be taken to the dry cleaners. Get the wrinkles out. Iron it. Shrink it. Get it in ship shape. I'll take it back. Then it'll fit much more nicely. Right now it is just full of all kinds of pains, and as soon as I eat right again, I'll be alright. So all I need to do is just eat right for a little while. All will be well. Eat right, and I have to stay closer to the Lord. I haven't really been staying very close to Him. This body is really a limiting thing, you know. What a possession. I'm glad that you get a new one. So I don't think I'd want this one back afterwards. Not after all I've put it into it. But you know what? There's a poem I used to read, which is now very applicable. It goes something like this. I don't want to get to the end of my life in perfect and pristine condition. I want to be the one that slides into home base, laughing and yelling, I did it. I think that when I lost weight, I got my life back, you know? I think that before I lost weight, I was quite imprisoned in this body that didn't work and that was always in pain. And then I got new hips, and suddenly I wasn't in prison anymore. I didn't have to get in the car to go somewhere to see something. I could walk. And then I could run. And I always got tired, so I brought chairs along and left chairs everywhere. But I do it anyway. And now here I am, 67, know a lot of people over 70. She's making reasons for us to have to come together and have